Hello, my name is Bro, and today I will be discussing which one is better, VRchat or Rec Room. Both of them have they're just both very entertaining, but I'm going to answer the question, which one is better. I'm not saying which one you should get, because they're both free, you should obviously get both. But I'm going to answer the question based on points and logic. So, without further ado, let's begin. Nintendo's such a cool company. And speaking of cool video game companies, Against Gravity, pretty good. This game is solid, and the company itself, not bad. I'll get to the downsides. I know what some of you are saying about this company and its situations right now, but for now, I'm going to talk about its company and its great things. Flaws are coming later. Rec Room's microtransactions are not bad by any means necessary. The Bunker Starter Pack is especially good. I haven't bought any of these, but if you want more information on the Bunker Starter Pack, I will leave a link in the description to Cernae's review of it. If you're there, go sub to him. He's an awesome guy, and he puts a lot of effort into his videos. Help him reach 200 subscribers before the end of the year. Another thing Against Gravity did right is his extreme diversity in, well, players. Players can be from PC, VRs, PlayStation, and Xbox, and even your little phone. Who would have thought of that? While it isn't perfect due to the fact that some players can't play Rec Royale, Isle of Lost Skulls, Crescendo, and Soccer. But let's face it, no one really plays this one anyway. Most of this usually has to do with how big or small the gigabyte space is. We are now going to cross over into the gameplay section of Rec Room, and its many good things that come out just for playing the game. And what you heard 3 seconds ago was correct. You can get rewards just for playing the game normally, from a few simple tokens or to a really cool gun skin. Rec Room has many games, but it usually boils down to two things: going against your friends, or
team up with your friends.
oh
jeez!
Only Cernae viewers will get that reference. And if you're worried that Rec Room is just all fantasy and paintball, don't worry. It originally started off as a sports game. As you can see, there's dodgeball behind me. Are you done? Are you done? Are you done? Go on, leave. You're ruining my. Oh, mamma mia. I have played Rec Room for a while, but Cernae has played this game for way longer than I have, so I'm gonna let him take the lead on this one.
Alright, so Rec Room has a lot of nice and amazing people who are super kind and are never at all a jerk to you in any way.
Aw, man.
Alright, GG.
See you around. You're really cool.
You did good. But, at the same time, there's also a lot of toxic people that you hate to be around.
What?
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, you suck, dude. Dude, that was so easy. You're dog water. You're a sneaker. You're dog stingless piece of crap.
Now for the flaws of Rec Room. Rec Room doesn't have many flaws, but the main three that it has can just kind of be so aggravating at times. The number one is awful registration. There will be times where I'm in paintball, I will die, and I'm like, man, I swear I hit them 3 times, and when they're walking past me, I see that there is paint from my gun that hit them on their vest, like their paintball vest, and they didn't die for it. And so I'm just sitting there confused, started like, wait, why didn't they die?
Alright, so the second flaw of Rec Room is lag. So one time, Flagero invited me to a map called Stunt Dummies because it won one of the contests, so I decided to go along with him and join the map. And we were having a lot of fun, but all of a sudden my game just froze and just started lagging for multiple minutes, and I literally couldn't do anything, and it lasted for like multiple minutes, and eventually it stopped, but it kept on repeating and coming. It kept on just freezing and lagging for minutes and minutes, and it would just keep on doing it, and it was really frustrating because there was no way to stop it. I couldn't control it. It just kept on lagging, and it kind of
And it
ruined
was
the
a
experience.
and it was a real shame too, because that game is easily one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Also, for some reason, nobody plays that game anymore since it didn't. Oh, it's not on the page anymore. Besides that, the third one is not non-just bans. I don't want to get into this one too much since I don't want to upset any of the moderators. I know some of you moderators out there are doing a fantastic job, and I applaud you for that. But there have been multiple YouTubers who have been Rec Room YouTubers, and two, that have just been crushed by the fact just get banned for no reason. And I know there's a big controversy with one of Rec Room's biggest YouTubers, but I don't want to get too into it. Like I said, I don't want to get banned. And if you do ban me, don't ban Sir Nave. He has nothing to do with this. He just wanted to help me. Just leave him out of this. If anyone, just ban me. But other than that, Rec Room's 3 flaws, they're a big deal, but they can pass over sometimes. That is all of it for Rec Room. Thank you very much, Sir Nave, for helping me with this section. Too bad you're on PSVR and can't help me with the next part I have to go through. But again, thank you very
Yeah.
much for helping me. And well, I gotta go to get the VRchat. See you around. Alright, let's talk about VRchat. Next up is the company of Rec Room. And for those of you who haven't figured out the order yet, order is company, gameplay, community. Here are the 5 things you get from buying VRchat microtransaction. The most notable thing for me is the 100 favorite avatars, and I personally find myself running out of room for avatars, so I constantly have to delete some to get some new ones. So this seems like it would come in handy. Another smart thing the developers did about this game was that they made it open source, and what I mean by that is that you can import any kind of character you want into this game. You know, I mean any character. I mean pretty much any character. And yes, I am a chair if you're wondering. Alright, now we're going to talk about VRChat's games. And the main difference between making games in VRChat and making games in Rec Room is that in VRChat you have to manually code them. Well, it does seem like a downside, which it kinda is. There's also a bright side to it. You get to make anything your heart desires. Which also means you can remake games such as Flappy Bird, Portal, and Among Us. Apparently, I have no idea how they coded it this well. We are now going to talk about the community of our VRchat, which is one of the main reasons why people keep on coming back to this game, since of how nice the community is. Most of VRchat's community is just chill and like to have a fun time. I'm not saying it doesn't have toxic players, because every game does, but most players in VRChat just like to sit down, relax, and strike up conversation. It's time to talk about VRChat's flaws. So, VRChat has 2 big major flaws. Number 1, the crashes. There are so many crashes in this game, at least for me, because I crash all the time when I play this game. Like, if I play for more than 45 minutes, my game will start to lag up and then crash. So, that's really annoying. The second major flaw is the lack of quest support on the worlds. This isn't as much as a developer problem, this is so much as a community problem, since the community makes most of the maps. And they don't rig it for quests, and it's kind of a shame. And I get it that some maps are too big and too powerful of a PC to, be optimal for quests. So it's a darn shame that some quest players can't play these amazing games and maps. So, my final opinion. VRChat or Rec Room? And I think I know what my final say is. Are you ready? Screw both. Return to Gorilla Tag. All jokes aside, I don't think it's completely fair to judge these two. One has a big support team going behind it, and the other has just 5 developers. But if you really do want my opinion, I would go for Rec Room, usually because of the games. But that's kind of the kind of person I am. I'm a gamer. But if you're more of a social person, then you'd enjoy VRChat more. By the way, thank you for watching this stupid video that took way too long to make, and I'll see ya.